So in my life, I've heard many different points of views on what exactly I see. At times I see shadow people, at times I see walls breathing, at times I see heaven open up, and at times I see a ghost standing at the edge of my bed. Sometimes I feel my body being dragged down as if it's being dragged down into hell. Sometimes I hear voices that are telling me to kill myself over and over and over. And the doctors like to call it psychosis. The doctors call it a brain condition where I have external stimuli that's not actually there. My brain reacts to external stimuli that isn't actually there. And they say it's a disability. That's one point of view. Possibly the truth. But as a spiritual person, as somebody who is Catholic and somebody who believes in God and hell and heaven and Jesus and angels and demons and Satan, as someone who believes in all of that, I wonder if another point of view could be true. Take, for example, my experience with some people in my high school who really brought me into an entirely different new point of view. They've taught me spells, or taught me a spell, invoking the name of... You know what, why am I bringing up these details? Regardless, it was another point of view. It was another point of view, and it was something that I found very, very interesting. I don't know it's real. That's part of what's going on in my head. That's part of what makes me me. I have no idea what is real. Sometimes I have no idea what is real, even when everything that I'm experiencing is perfectly fine. I don't know if this is real. I have no idea if it's real. Sometimes I'm so delusional that I believe things that aren't real. Like, I don't have toes, but obviously I have toes. Oh, I gotta cut them. Obviously I have toes, but at times I believe that I don't have toes, that I never did have toes, and that I've lost the toes that I could have had. But does that mean I'm delusional? Or does that mean an external force is contorting my mind into believing something for their little brain games? When I believe that there were men on the moon who were taking people in my life away from me, when I believe there was a time vortex, when I believe that my neighbors are time travelers, was that really just me being psychotic, or was that me being in tune with the universe? Da da da. I genuinely don't know. And I do make a lot of jokes about it, but it's really not something to be joked about, because apparently even in videos like this,
Christian TikTok is going to hunt me down because I actually have an answer for this. If anyone on Witch Talk, Spirituality Talk has access to angels, please check with them if this information is correct, because it sounds crazy and I've never heard this before. So my angels told me that there is a Christian God, but it's not source. It's not bad. I don't know what type of being it is, but it's an entity with bad intentions. And it is now imprisoned by angels. And has been for a very long time. So that's why that God never responds, because they're in prison. They're in prison. And their crime was distracting humans from the one true source that lives within all of us. Bible's like a mixed bag or something, because it does say in there that God lives within us, but then all that other...
It's taken to a whole nother level. So the girl talks about angels, and I've had some experience with angels. Or at least what some people like to call angels. During the consecration, where the body and blood of Jesus Christ, or where the bread and wine on the altar in church and during mass in a Catholic church, I guess, the priest, through the power invested in him by God, the priest offers up bread and wine, and that bread and wine becomes the body and blood of Jesus Christ, just like how it happened at the Last Supper. That is what I believe. That is what I believe is true. And take that as a very big factor, because of all the things that I believe is true, I believe that is true, even though I've experienced some really horrific stuff. And when the priest was doing the consecration, I saw a void open up in the ceiling. This white void with mist and trumpets. And I saw what some people describe as DMT angels. And I have a video on DMT angels. You can check it out on my channel. But what I saw was akin to a psychedelic trip. And it was not because I was on any psychedelics. I was just intensely psychotic at the time. And so my brain was picking up stimuli that wasn't actually there. Why did it look like that? Why did I hear a voice saying, "Call the heat coming from the sky"? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But when I told I don't know what they call them. When I told that group at school about it, they've automatically turned towards, "Oh yeah, you see an angel. That's a message for you. You know, you might I don't know, heed the call. Be ready for something." And I told my psychiatrist, and my psychiatrist was like, "Eusebius, God doesn't do that. He doesn't reach out. He doesn't open the heavens and calls out to one person who has a mental disability. He doesn't do that. All you have is misfiring neurons and a chemical imbalance in your brain. That's it." And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, interesting. I don't know what's true. But apparently I've had experience with angels. And rounding it back to the video, I genuinely don't think this girl knows what she's talking about. Because if what I've experienced really is angels, really are demons, if the shadow people I see at the edge of my bed, if the walls breathing are real, if the angels opening up the sky above and the voice coming down from heaven, if that was real, if I go around and I see jellyfish floating in the air, if that is real, if I go around and I see the floor breaking apart underneath me, but for some reason I'm able to walk over the parts that are broken, is that real? If I'm able to hear the voices in my head telling me to kill myself over and over and over, telling me I will burn in hell and nobody matters and nobody cares, is that real? Is it? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is real. I don't know what is a hallucination. I don't know what is a delusion. I don't know what really is God reaching down and contacting me. I don't know. But if it is real, if those point of views really were real, if the voices in my head telling me to kill myself over and over and over, if those were really real, then you would not want to insinuate that. You wouldn't want to go through that. You wouldn't want to willingly force yourself to go through that kind of torture, because it's torture. It's hell. Hell on earth. That's something that a lot of people online don't really understand. When they try to mess with things they don't understand, bad stuff happens. My whole family has had a sensitivity towards the spiritual side. My grandfather saw ghosts. My grandmother sees ghosts. My father sees ghosts. I see things, but apparently mine is different because I'm psychotic. I have a brain condition, or so the doctors say. If those experiences really were real, were really angels and demons and monsters and ghosts, then why would you try to initiate a conversation with those things? And why would you believe anything those things have to say? Because if I were to talk to the monsters underneath my bed, they would tell me the worst things. Because they knew that me and my fragile mind would believe it. And they told me that when those monsters under my bed told me that I was going to kill myself the next day, that I was going to slit my own wrists and down a bottle of alcohol. Bottle. Yeah. Pause. I don't know what the fuck. I was going off on a tangent. But if those voices underneath my bed, if those monsters were really demons and they were telling me to kill myself, then what's the difference between those demons telling me to kill myself, even though I wouldn't, between those demons telling you that they are angels imprisoning God? Why would you believe anything on that side of the spectrum has to say? Because when the sky opened up above me and told me to heed the call, I didn't look at it and think, wow, I should heed the call. I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck is happening? This ain't normal. I looked at it and I was like, Another day. Another one of those days, huh? Well, let's see how I can get over this. When I saw heaven open up above me, I didn't automatically think, oh, angels. Because I believe that a person is built by their experiences. And if somebody has been exposed to this witchcraft and whatever, then I honestly believe that that person will end up having a placebo effect, and they will end up hearing and seeing what they want to hear and see. I don't actually think a lot of that is real. And that's kind of meaningless coming from me, because I can't even tell what's real most of the time. But I don't know. If people really are opening up pathways to talk to angels and demons, I'd say if it was real, and if it was anything like I've experienced, then no. That's not how it works. You can't just talk to an angel. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Prove me wrong. Show me the evidence that what I experience is actually psychosis. Show me the evidence of what you experience is real. And that's the little thing I'll leave you off with right now. Personally, I don't believe any of this TikTok bullshit. But who am I to judge? I mean, I know nothing. I don't even know what's real. I don't even know if I don't even know if I'll wake up tomorrow morning. Or maybe I'll die in my sleep because of fear. I don't know. I went on a tangent. Catch you in the next one.